Hello, thank you for joining me. My name is Daniela, and today's video is in dedication to a new subscriber that liked the last video on using the pendulum, and she wanted to know how, once you find that there is an issue with the chakras, what do you do about that? Like, how can you help it? So today I'm going to show you how to use a pendulum for your chakras. I'm going to let you know which color represents which chakra. I'm also going to talk about how to clear those areas to move the energy and the different ways to do that, and how to work with light color therapy, working with a particular archangel to do it. And it's vital that you keep your chakras in balance. So if you're into this, you understand that, because we are to live out of our heart and out of our gut, to use our discernment to make decisions. Is someone telling us the truth? Is this a good idea? Is this a good step for me to take? And if you're blocked or stagnant energy, you're not accessing your abilities to the greatest capacity. The other thing is, when energy is stagnant, they call it dis-ease, like you're not comfortable. But if it stays stagnant and blocked, it can cause, or I should say, disease can develop. So you really want to be in alignment and make sure that everything's okay. So at the end of the video, what I would like to do is also add an attachment or something to show you, so you could print it out, or just a reminder to know the order of the chakras, like the colors, so you can work on that on your own. So anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to use a lilac lapidolite crystal today, and it's very good for calming, and I wanted to work with them today. This one I really absolutely just really chills me out. And today I was a little anxious. It's 11:11, so that's great. Just have a lot to do. So anyway, my normal opening is, in God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, will you work with me and will you tell me the truth? Now that's my yes. It's going a little bit slow, so thank you for showing them. It's different for each person. You program your crystal, your pendulum to work with you. Give it a job. So that's saying, yes, it will be honest with me and show me and work with me. In God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all. And I say that so I know who I'm working with. I channel source energy, and I think it's vital just to make sure that it's good light energy, right, that you're channeling, and you're not being a tool for something other than the light. Okay, in God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, can you please show me my root chakra? Now the other thing is, it's starting to move because it already knows in my mind, like it goes faster than what can come out of my mouth. So the crystal already, or the pendulum, knows that I'm looking at my root chakra. And that's looking quite beautiful. So thank you for showing me that. And it's a relationship, so you do want to be respectful, right? Everything has energy. So thank you for showing me that. The root looks good. In God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, please show me what my sacral chakra looks like. Okay, that looks awesome too. And because I've been creative lately, that's looking very lovely. Root chakra is the color red, and it's your earthly needs being met. I always say to people, clothes on your back, roof over your head, food on the table, bills being paid, but that you feel safe in the earthly realm, being incarnate, okay? Because the first three chakras are earthly based. The heart is like in between worlds, and then from the heart up, the throat, third eye, and crown chakra, it's all like more spiritual. Okay, so now that was just a quickie. And the second color, I said root was red, the sacral chakra is orange, and now I'm going to go check my solar plexus. In God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, please show me what my solar plexus look like now. And that color to work with the solar plexus is yellow. And that's, wow, I'm very happy to see that. This is something that I've worked on for years, so my solar plexus look very strong. Thank you for showing me that. Now it's funny because yesterday I tried doing this video, it didn't work out, but I noticed every other solar plex was in a different direction, either spinning left or right, but it was going back and forth. And that happens. They don't always all go in the same direction. And as you can see today, it's the very next day, and they changed directions overnight. God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, please show me what my heart chakra looks like. That's looking pretty good. Okay, thank you for showing me that. It's looking pretty good. There's room for improvement there. In God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, please show me my throat chakra. Now that has definitely improved recently, and I would say today is the first day that it looked really strong. It's actually quite strong. So thank you for showing me that. And the solar plexus is yellow, the heart chakra is green, the throat chakra is blue. That's what represents it. Now I'm going to check my third eye. Thank you for working with me. God's white light and the highest and greatest good of all, please show me what my third eye chakra looks like. This is actually tugging at my fingers now. It's really gaining momentum. So that makes me happy. Thank you for showing me that. And that color is indigo. God's white light, the highest and greatest good of all, please show me what my crown chakra looks like. Okay, so we have used the pendulum to check the chakras, and you can do this, right? You just program your pendulum. Wow, that looks awesome. Thank you for showing me that. So thank you for working with me. And what I find is the pendulums, crystals, they form attachments. I know it sounds nuts, but I've into metaphysical things, and I can feel when one doesn't want to work with me, and I try not to take someone else's crystals because they do form attachments. All right. Now, again, root chakra, red. One of the ways to boost the energy, if it's a little slack or something a little stagnant, is by eating red food like tomatoes, apples, cherries, so different foods that represent the color red. And being mindful, not just eating them, but being mindful, like thank you for nourishing and healing and helping my root chakra. So you're being mindful, you're putting the intent there. So you're eating the food, and the same thing, orange, like sacral chakra. I've been wanting to be more creative, and you saw that it did improve from last weekend in general, and I've been eating carrots in my food, sweet potatoes and oranges, things. So I've been purposely eating the color red and orange and thanking the food for helping me in those areas. So again, yellow, you could, whatever you choose, right? Squash, corn, there are yellow apples and things like that. So again, match the color with the chakra that's blocked or stagnant. All right, so eating the proper food, the foods that match it. And believe it or not, wearing the color. When I want to write or really get creative, I purposely wear the color orange. And again, it's my intention. And I feel like when you're eating the food, wearing the colors, it's keeping your focus like laser, like on what you want to get done. So I really find that for me, it's very, very, not just inspirational, but I see results with doing these things. So wearing the colors, I recently went out because I have to do a lot more creative work, and I went out and bought more orange socks. If you don't like the color orange, I bought them in socks, panties, because nobody's seeing it if you don't like it. But I've also bought shirts and t-shirts to wear when I'm at home working on projects. So wearing the color. And also what I call light color therapy. I surround myself when I'm doing healing on myself or others. I surround myself in emerald green, which is Archangel Raphael's color, and it's a healing modality. It's a heart as well. And you can, I always like, whether you clap, get the energy moving in your hands. And if you want to heal your heart or someone else's, you put your hands on your heart and you just feel this healing energy going in, light energy, and it's emerald green, and you just see it going into the area that you want to work on. It could be physical pain, like if my knees are bothering me, I put my hands on my knees and see emerald green healing light, and I send love to the area that's in pain to help move that energy out. And like if it's my knees, I see it leaving through the soles of my feet. When it's my heart, I just see love pouring in, emerald color green, love, 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 love. But the hands help me as well. If it's your solar plexus, you want to see the color yellow, and you just, I have my hands on my belly, and I feel the heat. I have healing hands, and a lot of us do, and I see a big ball of yellow sun lighting up my solar plexus. Nothing can exist but love and light in my solar plexus. So if I pick up any stagnant, icky energy, whether it's my own or someone else's, it happens. And I just keep imagining like a meditation of surrounding a beautiful ball of light, the sun, beautiful, brilliant yellow, and filling up my whole solar plexus, and a lot of times my whole being. Just that nothing else but Source's beautiful, loving energy can exist inside of me. So that's a very powerful thing to do as well. So you're sending that color to a particular area that you want to heal. Like if it's my throat, I'm going to see a beautiful light color blue, and just putting my hands on my throat if it's really painful, or if it's stagnant, put my hands on my throat, and also sending that color to heal it. Okay, so that's using light therapy. Something that's highly effective for me, and anyway, it's your choice. I listen to Crystal Bowls, B-O-W-L-S, meditation, and that really clears up my chakras, clears out energy, stagnant, even in my auric field and internal. I highly, highly recommend that. And when you go to somebody in person, it's just amazing. I have a CD that I listen to that one time I went, and that was his giveaway. But also on YouTube, there's a free crystal ball meditation, I think by a Tibetan monk, for like 70 minutes. It's free and it's amazing. Another thing that I find highly effective is to do a chakra meditation. I personally like to start at the top, and each chakra to match the color, like with the crown chakra, to start with violet, and seeing it feel, just taking a moment. It has to be what feels right to you. You just sit with it and do the meditation, thinking of that color, seeing it in that area, and then go one by one through each of the chakras. But I fill that area with the color, but I also flush out anything that's not the right vibrational match for my body, for my chakras. So I just keep flushing out. I also do another one just to clear all of the pipes, so to speak. So you can just think of like starting with violet, then going to indigo, and then with blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Just a gentle calming each chakra, matching it up, and then slowly releasing any energy that's not meant to be in that area. So that's another very soothing way to go. Some people have recorded apps to do the chakra meditation, so you can use your apps. That's very good, whether it's a CD or just an electronic one. And for me, a very powerful way is to work with Archangel Metatron, inviting him in with God, Creator, Source energy, and working through the chakras to clear, cleanse, open up, balance, release things. And I'm not really sure why that came to me, but that's just my own creation, meaning that's what my guides told me to do, is to work with Archangel Metatron and Creator Source energy to help put things back in balance. And it's, for me, always been highly effective, not just with helping me, but also with helping my clients to do that well, I guess it's meditation. I think of it more as a healing. And I go through and they also, when I do that, it channels, and they'll tell me which angel or energy to pull in to help clear with the different chakras and things like that. So I truly hope that helps. I remember my heart didn't look quite as strong as the others. So I'm just going to do it right now. Thank you, Creator Source, God, Archangel Metatron, for clearing, cleansing, healing, open up, and balancing all of my chakras, my physical, emotional, mental, soul, spiritual, ether bodies, past, present, future, or realms or dimensional aspects. Thank you. I'm just going to jump to the heart. God's white light in the highest and greatest good of all. Will you work with me? Will you tell me the truth? Thank you. God's white light in the highest and greatest good of all. Please show me what my heart chakra looks like now. And I could already feel it. Not only is it feels like it jump started, but I can feel the pressure of it pulling between my two fingers. So just that little quickie for me has done wonders. My heart looks very, very healthy, open, and thank you. If the heart's not open, you feel like you're walking around like a zombie. You're not really you're existing, but you're not living. And what I notice is my heart's been generally more open lately, and I feel so much love for people I know and don't know. I just feel a heart connection with beings. And they say the price of sensitivity is sensitivity. So sometimes I'm picking up things, so I need to be mindful of clearing that energy out of my solar plexus. It's not my intention, but it seems to happen being an empath. We pick up sometimes other people's energy, and it doesn't always feel good. So I have to, nightly I'm going through that. And right now doing this video, on top of it, because my intention is to clear, I have my feet on my selenite wand. I'm going to just... So this is a beautiful selenite wand, S-E-L-E-N-I-T-E. And I love having, because the feet, that's one of the exits, right? It can go out from the crown, out from the back, but I like it. I can feel the energy leaving through the bottoms of my feet. So that's why a lot of times when I'm doing meditation, on top of it, I have my feet on a selenite wand. A big crystal. Anyway, I hope that this has helped. If you have a suggestion for a video that you would like me to make, because remember I did this in honor of a new subscriber, please give me the suggestions and I'll do my best to fulfill your needs. And I appreciate you signing on, watching me, and sharing my videos. Working my way up to 1,000. Many blessings. Namaste.